Hey everybody, this is Bonnie Barker with Bonnie Bay Crochet, and I just have something very special for you. We've just come back from the trip of a lifetime in the Mediterranean area and other countries surrounding that. And while I was there, I saw crochet just about in every place. So I wanted to share some of that with you and just little snippets of the places that we've been. And one thing that I've come home and learned is just it's amazing how different, but yet how similar we all are, no matter where we travel. And I found that with the crochet too. I think you're going to see a lot of these things that look familiar to you, stitches that you know and love, in these different designs that I found for sale in the different marketplaces, like literally around the world. So definitely stay tuned to the end of this video where I will walk you through a yarn store that I found that had some amazing, I will tell you it's in Italy, some amazing Italian fibers that I can't wait to show you. So go ahead, grab something to drink and come along with me and just enjoy the crochet in the Mediterranean and beyond. everybody. This is Bonnie, and we have finally hit the jackpot after many, many days in Italy and other places. I have not been able to find a real yarn store, but now we are in, where are we in? We are in Filate, Italia. This is in the city of Bologna, Italy. And you are looking at all the acrylic, and I am told by the gentleman who works here that most of the acrylics, and you probably recognize some of the red heart there, all of this is pretty much manufactured in Turkey, where we were not too long ago. And let me just turn and show you some of the amazing stuff here. It's kind of cramped, but it's because they have yarn from the floor to the ceiling, and this is just a small portion of it. This is all lace weight, 100% wool. And if you look at the prices, just to give you the lowdown on the dollar, the euro and the dollar are pretty much equal right now. So for $5.50, you can get basically a kilogram, which is over 1,200, probably more like 1,300 to 1,400 yards of this lace weight merino wool. For those of you who don't buy wool, that's a fantastic deal. For those of you who like embroidering and things like that, they've got that from the floor to the ceiling as well. And they also have this over here. They have many spools of different types of thread and yarn, and they have some nylon that I've got my eye on, and you can buy just the amount that you need. Wouldn't that be so cool if you didn't have to buy too much extra? Let's go ahead and look at, here's a fiber that I don't see a lot of in the States, and I haven't used it because of allergy reasons in the family, but this is 40% Algora, 20% I guess Lana, and it feels really, really, really amazing. And let's see, let's look at the yardage on this. 550 meters, it looks like, for $11.90. And for those of you who don't know, that's a very good price for this. Of course, you do have to travel to Italy to get that price, so that might offset the cost a little bit. And here's some super mohair. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, very, very nice yarn. Lots and lots of colors. And look at some of these blends. And this is interesting. This is basically like paper. Raffia Natura. Here's one thing wonderful about this store. They have a lot of crochet samples. Usually you go to a store and it's mostly knit samples. This has a lot of crochet samples. There's a little purse there, and you see the squares, and even just the samplings throughout the store just show a little granny square to show you how the fabric is going to feel. Here you see jute and all sorts of fibers that you usually don't see in a local yarn store. And I'm told by the gentleman who works here that this is probably the biggest in the area, so we hit the jackpot. This is what I was telling you about. These are all samples to get an idea of how the yarn feels. And instead of knit, it's done in crochet. Isn't that wonderful? This is a very crochet friendly yarn store. They get it, guys. This is great.